Hi there everyone, it's Kate here from the Spiritual Realm Tea Room. You can't turn your phone while it's on live. Oh, okay, so we're going to have to go back the other way. Alright, so we're going to have to do it this way today. Hello everyone, I hope you've all had a great week. I'm just getting ready here now and we'll wait for a couple of more people to come on. Good morning, Bridgie. And what I'm going to do today is a few readings later on, of course. And we're going to be talking about manifesting today. I'm not too bad at doing this, but I haven't been doing it of late, and I thought that we would talk about the magic. Okay, so I've got a couple of things to show you, and I just want to pull up the page on my computer as well too, and I hope this is not going to throw me out. Just a moment. Oh, there we go. I'll have to turn the volume down. Is it going to let me play? I'm watching myself on the other computer. I wanted to see how it was coming out. And yeah, I've got no volume. Good, it's off. And it says I can't turn this around, but I'm going to try and turn it around again just to see how that goes. It's not going to let us do it while it's live. Okay. All right. Okay, so let me get a pen and paper out because I want to start writing down who is coming on and wanting a reading done, because they all fly through so fast that I just can't keep up with it all. Okay, so what are we today? Today is Thursday. Also, let me tell you about some of the things that are coming up as well too. So this Thursday is the 10th, and back by popular demand, we have got meditation tonight at the Spiritual Realm Tea Room, okay? And then on Saturday afternoon, for anyone that has done any of my classes in tarot, palmistry, tea leaf reading, crystal ball, we have got a practice class on Saturday afternoon at the Spiritual Realm Tea Room, and that is at 2 o'clock, and it's only $20. And then on Sunday here at the Spiritual Realm Tea Room will be a tarot class. So if anyone wants to learn how to read tarot, also with the possibility of learning it so you could do it as a profession as well too, we're doing that on Sunday, and I have got practice classes after, so I'll also be there to support you along your journey. Okay, so it's not just, you know, having a class and then send you off on your own devices. You can come back here and you can practice, and we'll have other students in here, and also by the end of Sunday you will have learned how to do a reading and doing a reading for someone, and probably also getting a reading done yourself. Now I'm just going to quickly scroll through and see who we've got here. We've got Bridgie, we've got Joan, we've got Kat, Janelle, Tracy, Lorraine. Hang on, I'm going to write these. So Bridgie, I'm going to do your reading first, but I'm not going to do the readings yet. Okay, we've got Amber, and then Joanne will be next, then Lorraine, okay, and Lana, and Jay, and Jane. Okay, who else we got? Tracy, Hi Pam, hi Teresa, hi Trisha. Teresa, I am based in Brisbane, just near South Bank. So Woolloongabba, if you know where the stadium is, I'm just up from the stadium in the same street. Hi Kate. Okay, so the first thing I want to start with is I've got a special candle here. Okay, so we're talking about manifesting today, and what we think about comes about. Okay, so I've got to stop saying okay. I listened to myself the other week, and that's all I could hear. All I could hear was me saying okay all the time. So I've got to stop doing that. So this candle, I've just lit this for us. Now I got this at Eclectica, and I use this when I'm doing my meditation classes, and I've got a prayer that goes with it, which actually was on the back of one of these other candles. So they're made in Canada, and at the moment you can get them at Eclectica. I will try and get them in here. This is going to help with success and jinx moving. It's protection from evil, power, fast luck, money, peace, health. So the ladies that made this, or the people that made this in Canada, have blessed it while they've made it. And what I usually do with this is I might put some notes underneath it of what I want to manifest, and I would leave it burning the whole time that we're doing our meditation class to also give us the protection. Now let me see if I can find the prayer that I've written down that was on the back of one of the candles. Okay, I love this. So this is the prayer that I've pulled off one of the back of these. So close your eyes and just imagine that you can see the flame of the candle. I'll hold that up for you. Okay, so seeing the flame of the candle, just close your eyes and relax. Take a few deep breaths, breathing in and out very slowly. Just feel yourself relax, and just imagine that you're breathing in white light that's healing you. It's going through every single cell of your body, cleansing you, invigorating you, feeling peaceful. Now the prayer. I invoke the sublime influences of the Eternal Father to obtain success in all areas, in all subjects of my life, and to smooth all difficulties that are in my way. I invoke the aid of the Holy Spirit so that my house prospers, and my company and my person receive a message of good luck sent by the divine providence. O great hidden power, I implore your supreme majesty so that you separate me from danger at the precise moment that my way is illuminated by the light of fortune. I shall receive the infinite blessings of the sky. I believe in God, all-powerful Father. Amen. Okay, so I'll leave that lit while we're going through and doing all of our things this morning. So we'll be doing a tea leaf. I'll be doing a tea leaf reading for someone, and I'm going to use my new favourite cup from Sharon McLeod, I think it is. And this is the Destiny one. Okay, so I'll just set it again. Pull me up on it. And what do we want? So we are focusing on manifesting today. So let's do the Money Brew, which is from Witchy Brew, and I will be getting these in this week. Okay, so I just said it again. Now I've got these tiny little spoons, okay? Can you see how tiny they are? And I like to put the tea straight into the cup. So I'm going to put in about this much. That is going to give us enough to do a reading and enough for the flavour as well too. And actually the flavour is pretty good. You could probably fill your cup up another, one more time for the flavour that's in there. Now we've got a little spill that goes with this. I'll just give that a bit of a stir. And holding my cup, so these spills are all on the back of the packs, okay? So money, 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 come to thee. Money in all forms, now see me. Bring me protection, so mote it be. Come now, blessed be. Yum. Aren't these cups just absolutely divine? So I've got the whole collection here. There's 5 different styles, and each one of them, there has been 100 made. So they are collector's items. Sharon won't be making any more of these designs. So if you wanted to get one, you can either come in and see me or go online, okay? And Sharon has got them. She's at Storybrooke. So you could always look her up online as well too. But come and see me and have a cup of tea. Come and check out this place. Now, we've got our candle lit. I might actually make an extra cup of tea for somebody else. Okay, using another, let's do a focus. Okay, so this one here has got in there, licorice, my favourite. Orange peel is for intuition, lemon peel is for focus, ginger is for intellect, chamomile for calm, yerba mate for mental clarity, elderflower for improved state of mind, licorice for memory, coriander seed for retention, and burdock for positivity, and calendula petals for vision support. All the ingredients are enchanted under the full moon. So these ones here, again, I'm putting in a spoonful, and with this one I am going to use, let me show you, this saucer. This is the Wise Witch. She's just such a great artist, isn't she? I had Sharon in here the other week and did an interview with Sharon on, well, she brought in the cups and also her cards as well, which I have to get in here. So this is the one for focus, and our spell for focus is focus, 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 come to thee. Focus in all forms, now see me. Bring me protection, so mote it be. Come now, blessed be. Cheers. Now, what are we going to do now? So I'll try and keep up with all these messages and see what's coming through. I'm just reading Bridgie's message because I think she's first. Just had a death in the family over the weekend. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I have talked to him through spirit, but would love your insight. Okay, Bridgie, I'll see what we can do. So probably for you, I'll do a tea leaf reading. So I find doing the tea leaf reading is a great way for spirit to come through. I might see their face in the leaves. Actually, I might just go and get the crystal ball and see if something's coming up with that. Just one moment. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back. I'm getting around much better now. I've only got the boot on, the moon boot on for another 2 weeks. Okay, so we've got this one here, which is just a glass one. And when I started doing tea leaf reading, I had a crystal ball about this size, see? It's about the size of a golf ball. And I had just bought it as an ornament. And I had a guy come in and he was asking a particular question, and for the life of me, like, I wasn't picking up an answer for him, okay, which is a bit unusual for me. Anyway, I turned around and in the corner of my eye, I picked up the crystal ball sitting over the other side of the room, and I could see a picture in there. And I looked at it and there was my answer. Now with the crystal ball, they've got their own deity in here, okay? So if you look for like a little fairy form or angel, and I can see her straight away when I'm looking in here, and she's got her hands up in the air. So when you see, that's what I'm looking for when I'm choosing the crystal balls for the shop. And lately I've had trouble actually finding good crystal balls, and this is the only one that I've got left. This one's more like the smoke and haze, you know, when you've got the people that will just have a tool sitting in front of them and then they channel. But this one here, I can actually see things in there and I can show you what I'm seeing. Now, last week, I think it was, I was showing the crystal ball and I saw a wren in there. Had no idea what the wren meant. You know, like the little blue wrens. Anyway, later on that day, I got a friend request from a lady and her surname was Wren. So that's how it works. You just don't know what it's going to mean, but you will find out later on that day or that week. So I'll just put those down and I'll just have a look in here and see what I can pick up for you, Bridgie. No. So I've just turned the volume down so you don't hear the phone ringing now, so hopefully you can still hear me. Just go down to the bottom. Okay, so if you can't hear me, please send me a message. All right, okay, back to Bridgie. So what I'm seeing is 2 hearts, and then I'm seeing like the, you know, the line for the hearts, okay? So I'm seeing that just there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that is representing the machine, you know, the monitor for the heart machine. So I don't know if your friend had something wrong with their heart or not, but I can see like, yeah, where it starts to flatline. So I was watching some of the messages pop through when I should be looking at the crystal ball. Okay, now Bridgie, I'm also seeing a house here. So I'm guessing that would be everyone gathering at the house. I'm not too sure if did he die, she at home, but I'm seeing the house there, something to do with the house. We've got the letter A. So A could be for somebody's name, the initial A. I'm seeing another great big heart and the letter I. You know how you write the letter I and then you draw the heart for I love you? So I'm getting that there, so I can see the I there, and then we've got the great big heart just there. Oh, where's it gone? And it changes all the time. And you know what I see in the crystal ball today, I might not ever see that again. They are a living energy. It's just absolutely incredible looking in there. Okay, so that heart's gone. And that letter I is gone. Now there's a question mark there as well too, and the letter F. So I don't know if there was a question mark on the death of what happened. And then we've got the letter F. So again, that could have something to do with fatal, I'm not too sure. So these are messages that they can pass through when they've passed over, and they will try and give it to us any way they can, whether it be a symbol or we might see a face. Sometimes we'll even see full words in there. And also to something that might represent their name, like I saw a garden one day and the surname was actually Gardner. Now I also see, I want to say it looks like a cyclone, okay, which would be depicting like a storm. So we've got a storm in here, which is understandable. When you've lost someone, you go through a lot of emotions, and it can bring out the best and the worst in people as well. So with this storm that's brewing, I'd be very careful about what you say or what other people are saying to you, because we can say very hurtful things because we're going through something. Oh, you hit the tree, fatal. There's the F there. So for a fatal accident. Oh, so sorry to hear that. And then I'm wondering if maybe he'd had some heart problems, and that could have been it, Bridgie, because I'm seeing the heart in there as well. So you might find out about this later. But we've got the I and the love, but there's also that storm there as well too. So, you know, there could be some problems there. Just be careful, like I said, about what you say or what people say around you. Even weeks, months later, I've just been through something with my little sister, and I had no idea. Dad passed away 2 years ago. And this year she lost it, absolutely lost it. And I had no idea how she was feeling at all. And it was really quite a shock to hear some of the words that came out of her mouth. But I understand, you know, she was very close to Dad, and she's hurting, she's grieving. So we need to remember that with everything like this. Okay, so next we have got Joan. Now, I don't know if Joan had a question here. I'm just quickly going through and seeing if there was anything. Oh, we've got Maureen here from New Jersey, USA. Hi there, Maureen. And Deirdre and Kelly and Amanda from South Australia. And we've just gone into daylight savings here now too. So it's, what's the time? 10 o'clock here in Brisbane, but it's only 9 o'clock Sydney. South Australia, I'm not too sure what time it is there in South Australia. Now let me have some more of my tea, because I want to do a tea leaf reading for someone. Now last week we also had 2 winners for my tea leaf reading book, a signed copy of my tea leaf reading book at the A to Z. It was somebody's birthday, She turned 65, and I haven't received a message from you with your address. Okay, send me a private message with your address to the Spiritual Realm Tea Room. And I also had another winner too, and she didn't send me her details. But I will be giving away another signed copy of my book, The A to Z of Tea Leaf Reading, today. And what I want you to do is comment book, and I will go through and I will pick a winner at the end of this session. Now, what cards have we got here today? So we're going to do a reading now for, who did I say? Jones. So, what I've pulled out is The Relationship Tarot by Eleanor Hammond. So it doesn't necessarily have to be about the relationship that you're in with your lover, your partner. It could be the relationship with your siblings or your parents, something that's happening around you. So let me just pull one out here for you, Joanne, and we have got the High Priestess. So the High Priestess, as we know, she is about spiritual guidance. So are you doing anything yourself spiritually? Do you do readings yourself? Maybe this is an indication that this is what you're meant to be doing, or going to classes to learn a little bit more. Do you have telepathy connections? It's also saying beautiful connections with other people, and it's showing a twin flame around you as well. Now, your advice is don't underestimate your spirit guides. Meditate, ask for help, and trust. Now, with that, I always remind people our guides are there to help us. All you have to do is ask. They are not going to intervene unless you actually ask for them. So just pray and ask them for what it is that you need. If you are looking for love, ask your guides. They'll be there to help you. Okay, now I said that word again. Got to stop that. So we have got Lorraine. So Lorraine, I'm going to pick you out one of these cards as well too. Oh, we'll clear it from the last reading. So for you, Lorraine, if you had a question about doing something, the answer is no. Okay, so I said it again, don't say okay. But it is, everything's okay. Just don't do it. If there's something you are thinking about doing, now is not the right time. The Two of Swords is my no card. My yes card is the Sun. So with you, it's just saying undecided about love, undecided about where it is that you want to live. Make a decision about how you want to love to be for you, then go for it. If you've been in two minds about love or where you're going, then relax and just decide calmly. Do meditation. Meditation is great. I've just started doing that again this week. I had been a little bit slack, and I've definitely noticed a difference because I've not been doing meditation. I am feeling more tired again and a little bit negative with all the energies that have been going around at the moment. So just to make sure you do your meditation, it helps you relax, it helps you make better decisions, you sleep better, and it's fantastic for healing the body. So, now I just want to read this one. So even though you had the Two of Swords, which was your no card, underneath was the Nine of Cups, which is your minor star card. So it is about all your wishes and your dreams coming true. And it's a reminder to me too that I'm meant to be talking about this book, The Magic. So anyway, your wishes are being granted. The love of your life is available. You're on the right path to blessed love. Make sure you nurture it. Okay, let's go to, I'll put these down for a minute. So I'm just reading the messages at the same time. Okay, so here we have got the book, The Magic. So this year, I have manifested my gypsy wagon, which I go around and do psychic parties in, go to expos, and you can see a bit on my page about the gypsy wagon. And I go anywhere between the Gold Coast and the Sunshine Coast doing psychic parties and doing readings from my cute little wagon. So you can get on there and have a look. So I got that in January, and I thought I was set for the year, and I wanted to do a little bit of traveling. And then in March, I published my book. So I was going to start going to shops and promoting my books and doing workshops. So my next workshop that I've got here for the tea leaf reading and crystal ball gazing is the first Saturday of November. And that's at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So you can find that on my page too. And I'll be giving this away. So just type out book and comment book, and I'll choose a winner at the end. So that came out in March this year. Then on the 9th of July, I moved into the Rendezvous Tea Room. I had no intentions of opening up a shop. Yes, you know, in the back of my mind, I had thought about it because I wanted a place for my students and to help them with their practices and give them somewhere, a place where they could do readings as well. And I was doing everything from home. And anyway, here I am now in the which was previously known as the Rendezvous Tea Room. So for those that knew Luke Quadrelli, he passed away on the 9th of May in a terrible accident, and the shop had been shut down, and I wanted to continue the legacy for him. He was a very special friend of mine, and this book may not have ever come about if it wasn't for Luke, because I met him in 2013 and ran my very first workshop from here. I'd learned to do tea leaf reading, and then he was my mentor. So that's how this book came about. You know, we meet people for special reasons. The same time I met Eleanor Hammond, and she passed away this year too, and she created these beautiful cards, my first tarot. So I absolutely love those cards and promote them for her. Now, since last July, I have been working on the books E Squared by Pam Grout. That's probably my favourite one. And there's 9 experiments in each chapter, and they really don't cost any money. You just buy the book, $26, and go through and do a chapter whenever you want to. And through this, it changes the way you think. And you start by living a life with more gratitude and being thankful for what it is that you've got in your life. Then that works in some way of doing your manifestation. Now with the magic, some of you know I have got my special crystals that I wear around my neck, but day 2 it says to have a special rock for gratitude. And with this one here, each night you are to pick up your rock and think about what's happened during the day, and then say thank you, thank you, thank you. It helps you sleep better. You're going to sleep with gratitude, and you're waking up with gratitude. Even if, you know, you've had a really bad day, it helps you look at the things that have actually happened that are good, rather than dwelling on the bad. Do you believe in magic? Now let me find the first day here. I believe in magic. Now, sorry, I'm just trying to find day 1 here where it starts. Day 1, count your blessings, page 29. Okay. When I started counting my blessings, my whole life turned around. And that's from Willie Nelson, singer-songwriter. You will have heard people say to count your blessings. And when you think about things that you're grateful for, that's exactly what you're doing. But what you may not realize is that counting your blessings is one of the most powerful practices you can ever do, and it will magically turn your whole life around. And it has, honestly, like I've been working with this since last July, and it is incredible the way life has changed. So a lot of you that don't know me from before, I went through some really tough times and I nearly died a couple of times. I've had a heart attack, stroke, perforated bag, and now I'm pretty healthy. A lot of that is through being grateful and doing meditation and having nice people around me. You know, it's okay to walk away from the people that are negative in your life. I'm just keeping an eye on the time too because I want to do some more readings. Okay, so when you're grateful for things that you have, no matter how small they may be, you will see those things instantly increase. If you're grateful for the money you have, however little, you will see your money magically grow. If you're grateful for relationships, even if it's not perfect, you will see it miraculously get even better. Now, back in 2009, my marriage wasn't going very well. I was really unhappy and I didn't know how to change anything. I was very negative. I was working in a very negative environment and I ended up really sick. Now, through that sickness, it turned our relationship around. My husband was so supportive and so wonderful, and it just brought out this other side to us. And it was a good kick up the backside for both of us, you know, with what had happened. And our relationship now is the best it has ever been. I am so grateful for the wonderful man that I've got in my life. And I want to turn things around. He works so hard to support us. And I want to see this business turn around because my goal is next year he will be working here with me and in something that we absolutely love because I want him around me all the time. Okay, so if you're grateful for your relationship, even if it's not perfect, you will see miraculous get even better. If you're grateful for your job that you have, even if it's not your dream job, things will begin to change so that you enjoy your job more and all kinds of opportunities for your work will suddenly appear. So if you're not happy with where you are at work, think about what it is that you're grateful for. Look at the person that you're working with and try and find what it is that you actually like about them, not what you don't like about them, what you like about them. And that is going to make it easier for you to work in that job until you're ready to move on to what it is, what your life purpose is and what it is that you really want to do. Okay. The flip side is that when we're not counting our blessings, we can fall into the trap of unintentionally counting negative things. We count negative things when we talk about the things we don't have. Have you ever noticed when somebody's talking about something negative and you start to agree with them and then you will bring up what it is that's happened to you? Now, I'd rather leave that in the past and not bring it up. So try and turn it around and see the positive side of the situation, okay? We count negative things when we criticize or find fault with other people, when we complain about traffic, waiting in lines, delays, the government, not enough money, or the weather. When we count negative things, they increase too. But on top of that, with every negative thing we count, we cancel out our blessings that were on their way. I have tried both, counting my blessings and counting the negative things. And I can assure you that counting your blessings is the only way to have abundance in your life. Now, here, Rhonda Bryan, she's the author of this book. She's got here some ideas for you to write out. So it's writing out 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 times a day what it is that you're blessed. I'm truly blessed for having whatever and the reason why you are grateful for having that. Okay, so think about that. I am so happy and grateful for whatever it is that in your life. Mine is my health, because without my health, where would I be? I wouldn't be very happy if I didn't have good health. So be grateful for the little things, and know that if you are feeling a little bit sick, to meditate actually helps heal your body. Think positively. If you think that you're going to get sick, you know what? You will get sick. Okay, now that's the first day. I have got a page called Magical Blessings, and Tinkerbell is the profile picture. So if you go onto that page, Magical Blessings, you will see more on there, and there'll be people reading parts out of this book, so you can go through and do those practices each day. Okay, so just send a request there for Magical Blessings. Okay, so now we have got 15 minutes left, so we're going to do a couple of quick readings here. Let me have some of my tea. So this one here was, we did the money spell with this one. And in the money tea, there is peppermint and spearmint to attract and protect money. Cinnamon and something else for money attraction. Allspice for prosperity. Ginger for abundance and clove for luck. All these ingredients have been enchanted under the full moon. Okay, let's see what we've got here. So I'll give that, oops, a bit of a swish around and spill it everywhere. Okay, then we turn the cup upside down on our saucer. Now I've just left enough liquid in there that we can give it a swish around. Not too much, because we don't want to lose all our tea leaves, but enough to move them around. Now we're going to turn it upside down. Now usually I would turn it around 3 times anti-clockwise, but these cups have got gold on them, so I'm going to be very careful with them. So we turn it around 3 times anti-clockwise, which brings through our past. Then we tap on it 3 times, which brings through our spirit guides and our ancestors for any messages they may have for us. So this one is for Lorraine. Now I'll just pop the saucer down. Okay, and we can have a look in here at where the tea leaves have landed. Okay, now up the top we have got what looks to be like a whale over the boat. Now the boat can be going in a new direction in your life, whether it has something to do with your career or moving house. The whale represents, well, to me this actually looks like a trip out on the water, so it could be that you're going, or you've recently going out on a trip to see whales, so that's what it could literally mean. The whale is also very intuitive as well, like ancient history when it comes to like communication, telepathy, and having a whale of a time, spending time by the water. What else have we got here? Now, this one here, we've got a lady here holding a ball, and it looks like she's ready to throw it, but she's not letting go. To me, that would be that you are holding on too tight to some things and you need to let go to move forward in your life. Now, it could also be too that you're playing a ball game here as well. Getting outside, get a bit of sun, some fitness. But I want to say you need to let go of things. Now, we've also got a flower here on the nest egg. So that could be the start of something new. It could be something blooming in your life. The start of a new job or a new project. Now, you've also got a few things covering the sun here as well. So I'm getting that your judgment can be a little bit cloudy at the moment with what is happening in your life. Now, I also picked up that you need to get out in the sun, so maybe you're spending too much time indoors, which a lot of us do these days. I'm also seeing the city in the background, so going for a trip into the city. And possibly your car needs some service done too, because it looks like there's smoke coming out of the car. Oops, that'll be the phone, Reg. Okay, now, let's have some more of this. This one is the focus. And sorry about the phone ringing, I should have taken it off the hook. Okay, this one is for Lana. Okay, so I'm not too sure what it is that you want to know about Lana, but we'll have a bit of a swish around. Turn the cup upside down. Now, I have these cups in here for sale. They would make beautiful Christmas presents. Okay, tap on it 3 times. Now we've got a whole lot of stuff down the bottom. Okay, this is your cup, Lana. You can see all the different symbols in there. So what I'm looking at is where the tea leaves have landed on what symbols, and then seeing if I can see anything within the tea leaves themselves. So up the top here, now I don't know if we can see that, but this one here is sticking out. To me it looks like a sombrero. Now that could be maybe going overseas. Okay, trip overseas, having, what's that, Mexico. So I don't know if you've been to Mexico before, but that's in the future that's showing. There's also a bow just near the hat as well. So the bow could actually represent a gift. Now don't forget, any of those that live in this area, in Brisbane, I've got meditation class tonight, and that arrive at 6 o'clock for a 6:30 start. We'll be talking about spiritual things and then doing a guided meditation. Okay, now I'm seeing a dog in here. So I don't know if this is, actually it's in the past. So I want to say that this could be a dog from your past that's coming through. So with our dogs, whether they're past or living, our animals can give us messages in the cup as well too. So there's just, I don't know if it used to have long hair or you clipped it and it's got long ears, but it's a skinny dog. And it looks like it could be the letter T. So the T could be the dog's name. Also too, the dog represents you being a loyal friend. It's having loyal friends. It's reminding you if you need help, all you have to do is ask your friends. The T is about trust. It's about trusting someone. It can be someone's name too, but this is just reminding you can trust your friends, okay? If there'd been a little bit of a problem there recently, you've got the T there to say yes, you can trust them. Now, not all tea leaves are going to mean anything. I'm just trying to think of what this sign is here. I think that might be a Libra. And then we have got a horse that's up on its hind legs. So I don't know if you can see that, but there's a horse there up on its hind legs. And that could be saying to you that you need to stop as well. Just stop what you're doing. It's near the snail, so that would represent going at a snail's pace. Maybe you need to pull up and slow down a little bit. And we have a tendency to take on too much and forget to rest as well. So that could be a message for you that you need to rest. Now I'm going to pull out, who have we got next? J. Okay, J. I have got here My First Tarot by Eleanor Hammond. Oops, they're upside down. I have got these here at the shop and they are $55. These are the best cards to read with. You've got 8 messages on each card, so depending on where the card lands is to what message you read, and you pull out 8 cards. But I'm just going to pull one out now and see what we've got here and choose an area to read. So for J, you have got the 4 of Pentacles. So here, see how we've got the 8 different messages here? So depending, so if we laid out 8 cards, depending on where it lands as to what we would read. But this is about turning the house into a home. It's about pulling money together. And the 4 can also stand for divisions around you as well too. The 4 of Pentacles reminds me too that you need to start putting money away for the future. Okay, you are a practical person that can be relied upon in most situations. You are methodical and calm. Now, if we were to read the distant one, which is the top right one, what's happened in your past, there's a feeling of lack from your past that still affects you. You've learned how to be cautious. So maybe you've lost something before, you've made a mistake with investments, and now you know you need to be a little bit more cautious. Where we are right now is the second one on the right, and that is you are able to make slow and steady progress, and what you have most of what you need in life. So just keep going. You're doing a good job. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, now time is just about up. So what we're going to do now is a reading for the week for everybody. So I don't have time to go through everyone and do any more readings because it's now 10:30, but I'm going to pull out 2 cards for the week. What have we got here? Oh, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Remembering we've just we've lit our candle. Okay, so this is for abundance and luck, and that's what we're working with. The Ace of Pentacles is about new money coming in. It's about starting something new. Okay, it could be that there's a wedding that you're being invited to. It could be that you are looking at doing a new career, starting something new. It's showing if you are generous and you believe in unlimited abundance for everyone. Be sensible, yet you can be supportive as well. So this just goes along with what we were saying with what you think about comes about. So if you are positive and you know something good is going to happen, and let's say you've got a bill that comes in, it's like, you know what, the money's going to be there. Doesn't matter. Don't know how it's going to happen, but trust and have faith that it's going to be there. Then we have got the Emperor. Now, the first message that I got with the Emperor is the Emperor's about the boss, okay? The Emperor is the person that's in charge. You are in charge of your own life. Don't leave it up to anybody else to do what you could be doing yourself. If you want something, don't rely on other people. Get out there, get off your bum and do it yourself, okay? Be the boss. So this could be being the boss of your own business. It's about showing strength. It's the Aries. So it's also about physical energy as well. This is saying that you need to be in control of who you are and what it is that you do. What's it say here? Managing a family and money. You'll be in control. You need to be fair. You are the man. Now, this could be for anyone, male or female. The boss. You're walking in your power. Try not to overpower others. Be kind and just. Okay, so they are the cards for our week. So just a recap. I will be drawing a person for the book. Okay, what have we got here? And Linda Perrin, you are the winner of the book, the signed copy of my book. If you send me your address in a private message, go onto the Spiritual Realm Tea Room page and send me a message with your details, and I shall send you a signed copy of my book. Congratulations, Linda Perrin. And I better write that down. Linda Perrin, congratulations. And meditation tonight. Practice class is on Saturday for any of those that have done my classes. Tarot, if you would like to learn how to read the tarot and maybe you would like to become a professional reader yourself, Sunday here at the Spiritual Realm Tea Room, I will be holding a tarot class. It will be going all day long. For those that don't want to watch the Bathurst, come in here, we'll have some fun. Okay, so everyone have a fabulous week. Oh yes, I do have one more thing to tell you too. On October the 19th, which is not this Saturday, but the following Saturday, I'm having a get-together. So if you would like to come in here and have a cuppa and some nibblies and meet some like-minded people, and I'm doing this in honor of Luke because his birthday is on the Monday the 21st. So some people didn't get to say goodbye to Luke and would like to honor him. Feel free to come along to the Spiritual Realm Tea Room, which used to be the Rendezvous Tea Room at 787 Stanley Street, Woolloongabba, to celebrate the life of Luke Quadrilli. I hope you don't mind me doing this, but there were a few people that actually asked if I could put something on for Luke. So you are more than welcome to come along. Anyway, have a fabulous week, everyone. Remember, what you think is what happens. What you think about comes about. So be safe, have a wonderful weekend, and I shall see you next week. Bye for now.